Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see it, and I see it too. Luka's back on the Mavs. So this is a little bit of an interesting idea I had. So I was thinking of the Luka trade. You know, it's been almost a full year since it happened, and I'm like, okay, why should I reverse it? And one of the players that are not even in the league anymore, my Keith, he's not even in the league anymore. However, I did add back, um, what's his face? Maxi Kleber. I didn't just end up adding back because they have to give back Max Christie. So the Dallas has him, and then the Lakers have AD again, which I guess is kind of cool. Now you may be asking, what is this? This is kind of a career simulation, just with Luka staying on the Mavericks, and this team is a little different. You can't really load in last year's class, but PJ Washington, Derek Lively, Najee Brandon Williams, Marvin Bagley. He's actually, I will give credit. Marvin Bagley's been really good. This stats ain't the stat. He's actually like 13 points per game this year. That's been really solid for them. And then Gafford. This team was kind of crazy. Luke Clay's not even on rotation anymore. And Clay's probably going to win out, which I don't know fully on, because Clay's made his career off loyalty. So, that's very interesting. Also, it's weird because this is still the dumbest trade in NBA history. It doesn't matter who you say you are. This is the by far dumbest NBA trade in history. I honestly don't think anybody can tell me otherwise on this. Because, like, here's the thing. Where's Luke? Do I have injuries on? I do. My fault. 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 I probably turned them off. My bad. You know what? Since I actually want this league to be a little fair, and I don't want a rude guy. Actually, I can't change it now. Screw it. Anyway. Alright. So this is just basic. There, I'm assuming they still would end up probably getting Cooper Flag because they probably would. This team would probably end up still getting Cooper Flag just mainly off because lottery doesn't really fix with the thing. While Luka probably would have came back, they still probably would have gotten second pick because that draft book was so fucking rigged. It's insane. That draft class was just so rigged, and they made it so blatantly obvious. And it's so weird. 1 year later, we're thinking about this trade, and now AD is not even on the Mavs anymore. He's on the Wizards. He hasn't played a single game, and he's not gonna play a single this entire season. He's out for the rest of the season. So, motivational quote of the day. The only time I'm ever doing this: having a good mindset will get you far in life, because it will. Anyway, this team is 35-9. So actually, this is guessing it's a career simulation. I don't know how long this career sim will go on for, because this isn't a name like no normal, little career sim. No, this is a modern era career sim, but this isn't like rookie. You know, Luka. This is 26-year-old in middle of his prime. Luka, who's actually the best record in the NBA right now. Apparently, we're not the best team. I need to go look at this. Who is the best team? It's probably I don't know. Maybe an X. It would be cool if it was. No, the Timberwolves are the best record, but only maybe one of them were followed by the map. So Pistons have a better record, but they have less. Yeah, they do have a way better record, have more losses. And then the Knicks, who have the same core. This team has the same core, and they're starting Dr. Robinson an 80 overall. And Isaiah Stewart. I will give credit. Isaiah Stewart's been really, really good. This team should still not. I still think that Mike Conley thing should be illegal. No, what they did with Mike Conley is so weird. They traded him. He got traded again, and then the team waived him. 100. Holy Luka. What? Luka. All right, bro. You dropped 48. Ja don't deserve this, bro. I mean, Ja is averaging 27 points per game, but he don't deserve that. But you'd put him out by 60. That's insane. Nah, I just looked on the play now. Conkin was now officially a higher overall than LaMelo Ball in one season, which is crazy, by the way. I'm kind of shocked at how bad LaMelo has been. Actually, I can't say he's bad. LaMelo's played his most, games this year. And yes, funny little fun fact for you guys. Y'all won't see this video till the end of the month, probably. As of right now, I am currently downloading Red Dead Redemption. I bought it because it was like, well, why not? I might as well buy it. Because it's something that's kind of cool. This video is not coming out until like the end of March. So, it's whatever. MVP Igor and Kenny has been winning MVP a lot more, my sons, as of late than I thought he would. Curry and JB Bickerstaff. I'll give JB credit. I think he should win Coach of the Year, although I still think Joe Mazzulla, so I should win it, because the thing about Joe Mazzulla, Mazzulla, the Ducks are a playing team. That's actually shocking. I don't care about you, bro. Get this on. I saw the Kings made the playoffs. Luka's back in the finals versus Jalen Brunson. Mav versus Mav. 3 and for a sweep the Knick. Luka will win a championship. I want a really good shooting, by the way. Also, this is what I'm gonna say. Yo, this man Luka, I get he was like 200, 270 pounds. Yo, he's 6'7" at point guard. And even then, like, his weight wasn't affecting him that much. Did the Mavs get a pick in here? Nah, I thought they did. Um, Even then, like, people need to understand that just because somebody weighs a lot does not mean they're going to play bad. Luka weighed a lot and still played like an MVP candidate. I don't know why Luka's going down overall. This is ridiculous. No, I'm not going to let Luka go down overall. For no reason. Yeah, buddy, no. We'll put you at 99, screw it. No. That's ridiculous, though. I don't think Luka should be criticized for being fat. While it's unhealthy and, does still have the injury risk concerns, you have to understand, this guy is 6'7" and averaging 30 points per game. It is just ridiculous. I have a basketball in my hand. That's just ridiculous. I get it. But, like I said, you have to understand where he's coming from. I don't know why Lakers have a pick. Oh, no, they were probably bad this year. It's just like, I don't know. I thought, like, when I first saw the thing about him, I'm like, bro, this man is 6'7", he's 230 now. 6'8", damn, that should increase his height. 6'8", yet he'll still give you 30 on a daily basis. Maybe even more than 30 on a daily basis. We're not going to talk about his game or anything, because that's not really the point of conversation. This man averaged 30 on good shooting. Like, it's still ridiculous. And he's been an MVP candidate over the last 4 years. Like, what are we talking about? The man's been an MVP candidate for over the last 4 years. He could have won it last year. He definitely should have won the year Jokic won it for like the 40th time. But like, and then the year before he was in the conversation with, I think, Embiid. It was Giannis, it was Luka, Giannis, Jokic, and Embiid, and Embiid won it. Although I really don't think Embiid should have won it, because he did not have a better record than Jokic, and his stats weren't better than Jokic's either, and field goal percentage weren't better either. And I don't even think they were top. Actually, I think it was the year they were top in seeding. I can't remember. But no, just otherwise, Luka Jokic that 1 year, he should have won MVP. He was just so much better statistically. Statistically. Yeah, you get the point I'm trying to make. I'm not the greatest about saying it, my fault. But it's just the thought that counts. Come watching yesterday before the Mavs continue to embarrass themselves, and they did. That Nico Collison should never touch an entire GM ever again. He shouldn't. Simply shouldn't. Because that was a terrible trade, and now you're in rebuilding mode, which is whatever. You're in rebuilding mode. Yay. You could have went and you could have just got more for Luka. It's not that they traded Luka on top of all of it. It's what they got. They got AD, who they ended up flipping for 3 first-round picks from the Wizards, which Wizard picks, whatever. But it's the thought that counts at the time. Max Christie and AD were just the worst return you could have got. Max Christie, I wouldn't have been good. Why is Cade? Cade, holy shit, you're averaging 38. Joe Pearson, how did you get to the Thunder? That's actually scary. Which say I'm actually scared. He got on the Thunder. That's terrifying. Luka's in the finals against Cade. I think we should win this. Oh, I'm gonna rest them around. Game 2, game 3, game 4, game 6. Okay, we're gonna win game 7. Let's go. Luka Dončić. The thing is, I think Kyrie's gonna retire soon, so that's gonna be a little concerning. Luka's on an extension, so that's elite. That's true, by the way. Luka's on a extension. So yeah, that's very nice. I guess yeah, I'm kind of flicking the basketball up and down. That's why I'm doing that. If you guys hear this, that's why. Oh god, I almost hit myself in the nose. All right. No, I don't know. I feel like that trade was so stupid, and I think a lot of people still feel like it's extremely stupid to do that. Oh yeah, Kyrie's retired. I'm pretty sure. Never mind. So they're getting my Syndicate, Derek Lively, Isaiah Stewart, Kyle Kuzma, Rui Hachimura, Ben Shepherd, and Chris Anderson Jr., who's actually a 78, and Marcus Smart. Okay, and they got Caleb Martin for 1 more year. He has that terrible contract. Alright, that's elite, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about that Luka trade almost every single day. Especially if you're like a Mavs fan, bro. You would have to be devastated for that. You trade your greatest player, arguably in franchise history, that's not Dirk Nowitzki, and then I don't know. Uh, I know people hate it. Like, there's no way. I would say there's definitely no way that people don't hate that trade. Just they 100% do. Like I said, I don't think it's what Luca got traded for. I think it's the like package they got back that annoys most fans. Which that's probably the reason. Because what you gotta say again, the trade package they got for Luca was so bad. Like no disrespect, but besides like AD, who else was good? Max Christie, who at most was a role player. That's no respect to Max Christie, by the way. I don't mind Max Christie. I think Max Christie is actually a really solid player. But it's the thought. It's kind of I don't know. It sucks. That's all I'll kind of say about it. Let's go. 49-15. So that's actually very nice for us. Whew. 57-15. I wonder what Luke is averaging. It's probably elite. Can't win 64 games. Well, when you have Luka, Cooper Flag on your team. Yeah, there you go. Luka. Very good stat wise, too. Wow. Glaze. Michael Brown was a rookie year. AJ DeBonsta and Daryl Peterson. The fact Daryl's on the fucking. That's cursed. uh, we're gonna win a championship again. Luka's gonna win our championship. So this team always won like 40 championships. Just base that. Isn't that unique? Hey, what is it, Nico? You could have had that, by the way, if you didn't get fired in November. Bruh, nah, I can't feel bad. That dude is a dumb for that. There is no other words you can tell me otherwise. That you cannot sell me trading the greatest, like no, by far the greatest player in your history. I drafted the same draft class again. You know what? Whatever, because that doesn't affect us, really. At least not facing them. Yeah, I didn't even know I was drafting in class. I was just talking so much. No, I don't know. Anyway, y'all, it's been good. I've been really good actually. Treating me really well. And Red Dead's gonna be a lot of fun to play on top of everything else. Like I think Red Dead, as I'm recording, it still has 11 minutes left. Then I have a special edition I'm gonna be downloading. That'll be really neat. So this will be fun. Whew, 32-7, best team in the league by far. Best team in the league by far. Here we go, 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 here we go. Here we go. So we're currently 51-9. That's elite. We are in a very elite. Also, this team is signing Luka because Luka needs to be funny. No, they have to resign Cooper Flag. Devon Carter, Derek Lively, Isaiah Stewart, Danny Wolf. That's actually a really pickup. Danny Wolf, Isaac Okoro, really Ben Dean Wade. The fact he got to 78 somehow is ridiculous, and he hasn't even played a single game for us. Also, if you're curious, I have foul out off. I'll put the basketball down. 68. We're gonna crack 70 wins. No, we're not. We're gonna crack 69 wins. Nice. Luka averaging 27 points per game. Very elite. We're gonna win our championship probably. So yeah, get out of the way. Yeah, y'all are not worthy, and we're gonna win. We're lose in finals. All right. Kyrie retired. So Kyrie left us, so he gotta go retire. Great. That's elite. That's very elite. Wow. Alright, let's see. 2030. I'll probably go to 2035. Community videos will be too long. Auto-generated lookies. Auto-generated lookies. Let's see. Devin Carter, Luka Dončić, Cooper Flag. John Collins. He actually looks really good on a Mavs jersey. I don't know why. That looks weird. John Collins actually looks better in a Mavs jersey than he does in a Clippers jersey. That's no dig to Clippers fans. I actually have a few of those. I don't know, probably not. It'd be hard to be a Clippers fan, low key. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be mad hard to be a Clippers fan. It just would. It just would be wrong. Try to 40-10. Don't know how good this Luka is gonna be. I don't know how you heard us just bring your guy, Luka Dončić. Nah, I'm guess that sounds cringy as shit. Yeah, I never heard this guy Luka Dončić. You know, very Serbian. Weighs like 300 pounds. No, I'm kidding. He don't weigh 300. He's not actually a little light. Actually, he weighs like I'm like 150, so he probably weighs like 100 pounds more than me. I was gonna say she probably weighs. She probably weigh. He. Why'd I call Luca she? He probably weighs a lot more than I do, but it's not by much probably. All right, let's go, Kobe. What's up, buddy? What's going on? I'm recording. Show me recording. Alright, West Conference maybe, but this team's probably matched out like 4 times in the finals. Got a sweep on. Wow. That's elite. Bro, won this James Wiseman video, which it'll be out by the time y'all see this. It'll be out by the time you guys see this. Bro, but that James Wiseman video I made, it literally went until 2041. It'll be out by now, but it's like, yo, that video took forever. Like, yo, I love making content, but oh my mother Teresa, that took forever to make. See, Adam Atami, 12th second round pick, is an 81 overall. Why are you an 81? But you're a second round pick. Luka's 31, so he's gonna get older. But man, why you, huh? That's crazy. You're the last person I would think that would be that much. Why did my sim stop? There we go. No, I just saw something funny. I was looking at something funny on Twitter, bro. Bro, this guy Hoodie Garland on Twitter, he may be the worst gas fan I've ever seen. Like something like I don't want to shit on a fan base. That'd be rude. I'm not like that. I hate shitting on fan bases. He may. Okay, I'll say this. I'll just leave it at this. He may be the worst Cavs fan. I'm only gonna say further than that though. But he may be the worst Cavs fan I may have ever seen. I feel bad saying that though, because like they generally have a really good fan base. I love their fan base, but bro, he may be the worst. I feel like a dick saying that, but it's like this guy is so toxic. Like he makes their fan base look really bad, and it's sad because you obviously would hate to see that. But that's kind of what he does. It sucks, but that's kind of what he does, and it's very unfortunate to see. It sucks, but I mean, I guess that guy really likes doing it because, I mean, hey, do your craft that you want. It just doesn't make your look good at all, or your fan base, or the cast fan base. Hey, we got so far, Dope Pearson's winning rookie of the year, so it's just crazy. That guy just doesn't make the Cavs look like a good fan base, and they're not that bad. I think the Cavs have a really good fan base. Nick's gonna get their revenge. Catley's the lead in scoring. I gotta check player retirements to make sure the guy doesn't retire. Jamal Murray, Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell 33, damn. Uh, Jamal Murray. He'll get his jersey retired. I don't. There's no way I don't see him knocking his jersey retired. He's a culture icon. What you doing, bro? Beast very underrated. I think he's heavily underrated, bro. Especially in the serious season, there's moments where he's really bad, but there's a lot of moments he's actually elite. Let's get what's here. Jokic, been really good. Besides that one game when he faced the next, they were really bad. But he shot rate, he shot like 1 of 13 from three. But honestly, give him a shot. I don't know. Fred Ted just finished mid video. I love it. Nah, that's a game I actually am going to enjoy playing, bro. Like obviously, by the time this will be out, like y'all will have seen it, but I play a little bit of Red Dead. I was gonna do a series on it, but I think it'd be hard to, Because I would have no editing. I don't edit these at all. I actually just put these together and y'all get them out, which I kind of like doing it very like that. It's kind of simple and it's really nice. And then there's some times where I will just lay back and relax and Carissa. Now I will admit I enjoy doing these, and that's what I value at the end of the day is me enjoying making the content. Because if I'm making content, I just have no enjoyment, then it's just gonna look lazy. It's not gonna look good, and you know, it just wouldn't be good content because y'all would just see me dead dry, no audio, no jokes, nothing to talk about, and it's really sucked that way. So thankfully that's why I don't do it that way because I actually want to make you guys have somewhat entertaining content, and this is the best y'all gonna get from me. So thankfully some of my content's really good, so I appreciate it dearly. Oh god, bro, I need to get a chiropractor. No, I'm kidding. I don't need no chiropractor, but my back hurts really bad. Sometimes, at least, like when I'm recording, bro, I gotta stretch. I'm very open with my audience. No, I have no issues. I have zero issues being open with you guys. I have no issues with it. I think being open to your fan base is really nice. Ooh, this Luka thing's really bad, but I think being open to your fan base is really elite. Hmm. Daryl Peterson again. Avs are in the play-in, so we're playing in the play-in. We're gonna probably lose in the first. No, oh we did. We actually really ain't good. I don't know what happened to us. In one season, we just went from really bad. Lucas 35. I mean Grady Dick. Johnny Fury. I feel bad for him. He just tore his Achilles. I don't record a few weeks ago. I feel really bad for him. It's unfortunate. Player retirements. Cat retires. I'll play him one more year. Cat retired, so for unfortunate. No, I'm kidding. I'm not letting him retire. But you can't retire. Nah. No, no, no. No, I'm kidding. Don't even. No, no, no. You're not allowed to retire. Bro, I would literally pull a I don't know. I would just command to get waived like Geno Smith. Geno didn't command to get waived by the way for context purposes, but he did get waived. So it's just a little funny. It's a little funny joke. I mean, that franchise is a joke in itself, but I don't want to be rude. I don't mind their fan base. I actually really like their fan base. I don't want to be a dick. I'm being a little bit of a dick to be fair, but I try to be a dick in a funny way. I got gum in my mouth. I actually got some cinnamon gum in my mouth right now. Oh, we're not good. Surprisingly, we're not good. I don't know if we got a new head coach or something, but it don't look good for us right now. At least right now, at least. 17 and 12. We're on a win streak. Did this team do any trades? No, we didn't know trades actually. Brandon Miller, 30-year-old Brandon Miller, 33-year-old Luka. So Luka's gonna start having aggression now. Is this Anthony Thompson? I thought this was a man. Bro, I swear, I love a man, dude. No, I think a man has mad potential. Needs to develop a three-point shot, but I think he has mad potential. He's really good, especially when he plays, bro. He's so elite. I think if you could have those type like defensive players like how a man's so good on defense. Does not get enough praise for how good he is and how much he helps the Rockets. Amazing player, bro. Amazing player. I'll never say you'll never hear me say a man is not a good player. You'll never hear me say that. Because you just won't. It's just something that I would never say. Like I said, I have believed in a man for a while, and I went if a man ever wins like defensive player of the year or something. I don't know if he ever went to Rudy Gobert. We're really just going to retire in a few years probably, and Wemby's going to start rolling the league. But and man, Give that man a lot of credit. He plays his heart out on defense. If you hear anybody ever say he doesn't play defense, tell them to shut their ass up and go watch a Rockets game. He plays defense. His offense, I will admit, needs major improvement, especially in shooting category, mainly in shooting guard category. However, give that man credit. He plays his heart out on defense. You know, his defense reminds me. It reminds me of Emeka Okafor. Emeka Okafor. Yeah, it's all DH comparison. I was gonna say Emeka used to play like no defense, but he was so valued because of how solid he was. Cade gonna win our MVP, by the way. Wow, that's I just would tune back and Cade won an MVP. We're gonna lose to Spurs. Actually, make Thunder making a conference finals and Thunder going a championship. Um, Giannis gonna retire on the Rockets. That's nice. Hall of Fame inductees. It's probably Giannis. I didn't even know Jokic. I didn't even notice Jokic retired. He went to Brooklyn. Bro, I swear, him or Giannis always goes to Brooklyn. Well, Garland will just stay. Well, Donovan will just stay loyal and go to Cleveland, stay on Cleveland. I don't know what is with those two. Jokic was so good, he got his jersey retired. Like I'm pretty sure Giannis. We ain't go look at Giannis. Oh no, he didn't really stay loyal. He went to Houston for his last year. My man. Also, I will admit, I'll always be the guy to advocate for this. I say, never idolize your idols. Never do it. No, or whatever it is. What's the now the new famous saying I've had? Can't remember. Fuck. I try to remember what the saying is. Never idolize your idols. Never worship your idols. I think that's the saying I like going off. Don't never worship your idols. Because, or I don't know. I think valuing them is already far enough. I think valuing them is a terrible idea. Because the thing is, I'll explain my reason why. You don't know who that person is outside of it. You don't know. You don't know their personal life. You don't know what they do in personal life. We've seen it with the last series in recent years. You don't know what they're doing in their personal life at all. And I think the issue of now, like the newer generation, because I was born '09, yeah, so I was at the end of the era that a lot of people value. Um, my era, which is the 2010s, well, 2009, or last of 2009, early 2010s. I have a really complicated era. Because my era is flagged with a lot of controversy and a lot of old YouTube. But I think it's the, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's the way how I grew up I really love. My nose hurts, my fault. My nose hurts. I just want to go see what Luka's doing. Luka is down to 91. I should not have went this far, by the way. Jeez, that's my fault. Friday signing extension. Frag's on 5 year. Luka Frag's on 27. Yo, I've been playing so much mud. I pulled 94 Randy Moss today. I didn't even know he had a corner card. I saw him for 160, and I got some more weekly tokens for next week. So I made basically the coin I got before back, and then I ended up flipping. What was it? I ended up flipping it all. So I got a 93 D tackle. I flipped them back for 60k, and then I flipped the 160k to get another more weekly tokens and more 89 packs. How much stack up my training while doing a lot of these other things, you know. Alright. Paula, we're so far. Paula's averaging 40. What? Oh, Mavs didn't even make the playoffs. No, we did. We got beat by Portland. And Timberwolves are going to win another championship. Yo, Cameron Williams, second pick. Yo, that's crazy. We're far in this draft. We're far in the league as it is. Booker retired, and Jalen Brunson retired with the Hornets. And wait, they get traded from the Knicks. They had traded him during a scoring rampage. Okay, that's weird. John Ellis is retired. Damn, I love Keon, bro. I think he's actually really solid. A bunch of 80s are in free agency that just retire. I don't know how Brunson doesn't make the Hall of Fame, but I guess. Oh, he gets a jersey retired though. Nah, I think I saw a report. I think they're gonna end up retiring Melo's jersey. I don't know if you guys saw. Y'all probably haven't seen it, but there's very major discussions of retiring Carmelo Anthony's jersey. And you know they probably should because Melo is their greatest player of all time. That's in the modern era, probably. I don't know. I think Brunson's. Ooh, it's hard for me. I don't know if I could say he's better than Brunson, but I think they're very familiar. Like familiar tiers, like the compare at least, you know. Very elite. All right, 2034. We're very far into the Luka Dončić little sim. I've been stopping quite a lot, so that's kind of my bad. Luka, I don't know how much longer you're gonna play. You may get traded all right now. He probably won't get traded. It's highly unlikely, so I never ruled out, but I don't see it. Alright, let's see. 8-18 is our worst season yet. Ooh, Luka. How's that progression heading here? Oh, he just extended too. Wow. I have a really bad contract in a few years, so holy shit. Ah, let's see. 16 and 20. We actually could turn it around possibly, so. Yeah, if we can turn it around, that'd be nice. Deadline! Yay! Okay, let's see. I'm looking. I'm like scrolling Twitter right now. I'm trying to see what's happening on Twitter. So much stuff that happened on Twitter in a day, bro. It's ridiculous. Because NFL free agency is going to be happening soon. It's going to be very interesting. I got to keep my Twitter up and all that. And have mad notifications on because I'm going to wait and see. Melo, Cade, you have to like, I'll say, Cade, you have to be like 33, bro. You've been stuck at like an 85 forever. And Melo's still in the Cavs. That's beautiful. Hootie probably hates, huh? We did not. We got beaten 7 again by Portland. And this guy, Mark Spears, about to win the championship. And they do. Stu Henderson. Luka is not retired yet. Nice. Luka's not retired yet. So I don't know how much longer Luka's gonna play, because Luka's probably like 30 now. Assuming Luka's probably about 30. So, I'm thinking, because I'm like, Luka's old now. And this team has just been the same last year, bro. I don't know what we're doing. What this team is doing, at least. We're going for the same thing every single year. We haven't really made any roster adjustments. I don't think. Cooper Flag, yeah. Grady Dick. Malu Landor, Miller. I don't know how Isaiah Stu is even still here. Derek Lively. I mean, we're not bad, but we're not good either. We're definitely not good. I don't know how much, and plus I don't know how much longer Luke is gonna play. Because all I know is he could be retired by the end of this, which I could probably see. No, I saw something funny on Twitter. That's why I'm laughing. I saw something very funny on Twitter. I'm like, oh gosh. Yo, nah, we are so bad. Why are we so bad? It's maybe my worst rebuild. Lucas won like 14 or so. I can't say it's our worst. I've had a rebuild where Tatum didn't win a champ. I tried to rebuild the one team. It didn't even work. Like this team would just sell and sell and sell. It was there. That sucks for that they started when they started 0-3. It's like when they started the year, everybody thought they were ass, which they were ass to start the year, but now they're really good. And yeah, it's a little embarrassing to look back at because now they're great. I see. 25 and 37. Jeez. 25 and 37. Yeah, I'm about to put some red dash for this, bro. Oh, that was terrible. That's a terrible record. That's such a bad record. We're so bad. It's not even funny how bad we are, bro. 31 and 43. We're not even the worst team in the league. I mean, we're between mid, which is like the worst area you could be in. We're in mid. We're in the mid category, and that's not good. You never want to be mid. You like that's on a pro note though. You never want to be mid and like mad, not mad. You never want to be mid in the NBA because an NBA team being mid means you don't get a draft pick and you don't make the playoffs. Player retirement. Isaiah Stewart's retired. Jaren Jackson's out of the league. That's a thought I thought I'd never say. Jaren Jackson is out of the league and Hall of Fame inductees. Uh, Cat retired before Luka. Cat's 40. Yo, you are old as shit, Cat. Golly. Cat got his jersey retired twice. That's actually beautiful. I love that. I was curious about that. That's cute. I love Cat. No, I think as a Knicks fan, he does get a little hate because defense really isn't good. But Cat has never been a defender, except this rookie year. Like he was actually really good on defense this rookie year. This year he just, I don't know. He's had moments where he's been really bad, but as of recent, I will go Reddit. He's been really, really nice, and I love Cat, bro. I think Cat's great. You will never hear like barely. I mean, I can't say I haven't criticized Cat though, because I criticized him last year, especially when that playoff started. That Pacers he was really bad in the Pacers series on defense, especially because Miles Turner was getting cooking him. All right, let's see. Let's see another season. Let's see if another season will be mid. How old is Luka? He's probably like 30 now. Luka, he's here. Ooh, he's 37. Oh no. So, 37. Uh, he's willing to extend. I mean, that's nice. He's probably on less money, but that'd be nice. Probably like that as it is, though. Luka wants to get one more bag before he retires. Which would be fair. Like I'll go get a bag too. We're losing so many games though. Luka could get traded. Where are they? Luka's still averaging 23. Like this guy is not averaging bad stats at all for a 40-year-old. 10 and 19. That's really bad though. I can't say that's good. That's terrible. That's really bad. Are we gonna end our series now and win one more championship, bro? I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, I'm not the guy like it's actually Luka, kind of. I mean, I'm in the career of Luka. I guess I could say I'm somewhat minded by that. But oh gosh, I don't know. It's just funny. It sucks that we're this bad. We have Cooper Flag about it. We're like mid roster, but I gotta make sure Luka doesn't get traded. Uh, he does not want to get an extension yet, so we don't know if he's gonna retire or not. Because all we know, he could just say, oh yeah, guys, good Stan, I'm gonna retire. You know what? I wouldn't be mad at this point. Because you gotta admit, bro, he is so old at this point. Yay. I was doing something, my bad. I was looking at my computer real quick. I'm looking at videos. I have scheduled, no spoilers. I'm not getting more spoilers. I don't got enough spoilers for the Jason Wise thing. But dude, I'm so happy. I'm going to really enjoy making these videos, and I'm ready. It's pretty dirty actually down there. Wow. I may clean that in a minute. I played those two CJs. Mavs didn't make the playoffs, so we don't know if Luka's gonna retire. CJ's gonna win our championship, and okay, retirements. Cherry Young, Garland, let's see Luka. Luka retire. Louis put it on yeah. Albertson's gonna get his jersey back. Out of all teams, why not think he gonna get his jersey back? Let's get the second pick. So this is probably our ride or die with Luka. I guess you could say that. Hey, this will be our ride or die with Luka, because Luka is either going to be really good this season or really bad, and that'll be a mixture of between the two, because he could be really good or he's going to be really ass. So I'm actually not too sure here. Alright, let's see. Who do we draft, by the way? I wish you did the pick. Ooh, Luka's not even playing anymore. Luka out of the rotation. Luka's fallen out of the rotation. Who's our rookie? This guy, Fedix. Oh, that's a great name. I'm not repeating all that shit. He's 22, so he's nice. Whew. Let's see, 14-4. We'll see how this goes. And this may be one of our first videos we actually finish a career. Because it's kind of crazy. Besides the LeBron video, obviously, it's crazy, dude. Um, and I gotta do the Jaylen Brown thing. I actually got to today. I still haven't made that episode for Jaylen Brown. Also, a lot of things. Whew, when do we start with this? I want to branch out more, and I'm going to stream on Twitch more. I was thinking, like I said, I was thinking streaming on Twitch a little more, and I don't want to ask you guys' opinions on that. Should I stream on Twitch more? Should I stream when I get 50 subs? Because I want these 50 subs now to do a stream. Should I start streaming when I get 50 subs? Like, what y'all want? What y'all want me to do? We all want to see us those videos uploaded, but what do you guys want me to do exactly? Because I would love to stream. I don't mind stream. I don't mind making conversations in my chat. But it'd be nice. I think it'd be better for me to make videos with you guys here because it'd be funny because I can turn into content on top of everything else. If some of these became videos, so it'd be very nice. 2019, we got a bounce back year. This is probably Luka's near final season. Uh, assuming he didn't get traded. No, he's 78. He's actually playing He had played a little bit. No, he hasn't played yet. Oh, he hasn't played this season at all. Alright. Alright. The famous words of Mr. Click Productions. My favorite rebuilding YouTuber, by the way. Love it, Click. You probably won't see as well, like, look. E. Whew. Quick. Alright. Let's see. Third seed. We will win round 1. We're going to win round 4, and we're going to lose to Spurs. Wemby still controls the league. Celtics are back on top. Alright, let's see. Did Luka retire? We will see at the Hall of Fame inductees. No. Luka is not retired. Luka is not retired. I don't know how, because Luka's about to be 40 almost. If I wasted by then, I think he'd be 40. But, yo, he is old. Very old player. Old man. Old man. That's what he is, an old man. Luka's not on this team. Alright, I have to go figure out where Luka is at. Unless his career just randomly ended, but he didn't get inducted to Hall of Fame, so I was wondering about that. Dončić, he's on the Trailblazers. We need to go Trailblazers. Alright, we need to go to the Trailblazers for his last year. It's probably, well, at least I assume this will probably be his last year. Yeah, we got turn this on automatic. There you go. Automatic. Yeah, you signed for a minimum too. Alright, let's see. See if Luka can win a championship. He should. I hope should. Golly, I had a voice crack. Wow. Why maybe fried? I may not beat the wash allegations. Will I beat the wash allegations? Who knows? This will be Lucas by last season though, because we're 29. Oh my god, we actually in a worse situation than we were in the Mavs. You know, I'm not that shocked for this bad, to be honest. I thought we would be, but I'm not too shocked. Let's see, 20 and 30. We are the equivalent of. We are the equivalent of being. We are heavy ass. We are heavy ass. Nobody is telling me otherwise. We are not heavy ass. Because we are ass. Alright, contract extension deadline. So, this will probably be Luke's last season. Yeah, Luka. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, I need to see his grades real quick. Where I go? Look. C3, terrible defense. Good mid-range score. He hasn't played in 2 years. Yeah, he's done. He hasn't played like 3 years, bro. He's done. He signed to the team just not play. He's there for veteran experience at that point. Nah, this is the first sim we've completed an entire career, so that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, it sucks that he hasn't played the last year. He hasn't played the last year of his entire fucking career, but you know what? We'll take it. We're not even going to make the playoffs, but, you know, hey, chef's kiss on the career. We can go look his accolades. If we can't, I'll just go do them at the end of the season. Here we go. Kyle and Ryan. Most of this team's all generated. -4. Well, it don't really matter because we're only playing one more season, so. Well, we're not playing one more season at all. Luka out of retire. Luka at 21, 22, 25, 26, 25, 26, 31, 37. Basically loyal to his entire career. Accolades! 4-time NBA champions, 3-time MVP, 4-time Finals MVP, 15-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA, and 2-time second-team All-NBA. This is Luka Dončić's career. Please have fun. Like and subscribe. Turn on notifications for more. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye.